Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Good evening. Let me just catch through the lists. Yes, Mac. I did. They were very good. A couple of them I already had on my YouTube playlist, but I should look for the one that was Creative Commons. Hello, everybody. Good evening, Azumi and Sir Octopus. And Bennett, hello, and Herb, hello. Rose, hey, how are you, sir? Hello, Mac of Booze, of course, and Halu, hello. There are plenty of cuddles to go around, Haley. And JA, good evening, JA, and Bit, good evening, Bit, hello again. Am I missing anybody? I think I've got everybody. Just in time, I think, to the end of the song. That's it there. Cool. Great. The introductions and hellos managed to fit into the end of that track. How is everybody doing on this really shitty Monday weather evening? I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's really crappy here. Also, I apologize in advance. I have a case of the dreaded snuffles, so if you hear me snuffling away and it's too loud, just tell me to shut up and I'll mute the mic. You ended your stream flawlessly and threw me a host. Well, thank you, Herb. Actually, I didn't say thank yous for the host, so that just goes to show, doesn't it? Thank you very much, Herb, for the host. Oh man. But hey, I think your exits at streams are, flawless. When the Xbox actually does what you tell it, it's also good. But yeah, no, the PC exit was absolutely fine. Do not worry at all. Let me see. Flawless. It's not the only word. I'm not the only person who thinks that exact word. Let me fire up the game. The bot should be working okay, and everything else should be functioning. I hope so anyway. Yeah, no, there's some really good tracks, Mac. I say there was a couple of them that we had before. There was one that I really wanted to use, but it is not Creative Commons or copyright friendly. So it's a shame, but it is what it is. Oh, Sash, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So Herb's technology listens to you, but not to Herb. Yes, this is a problem. This is quite a problem. There we go. Let's get the Long Dark up and rolling. I got some really nice screenshots of the aurora in the game. I'm very happy with some of them. I used one as the intro screen, but I got some really nice ones of the sky. I just like the one with the lamp in the center. Let's click this button. Oh, and I apologize if I am sleepy brained. Oh, I wish I could remember which one off the top of my head it was. I'd have to go back and re-listen to them. Which I shall do in the Discord. Oh, look at that. It's all so pretty. It's actually one of the ones that Sue already had as well on her list. Because that's where I'd heard it before. I'm going, I've heard this before. But yeah, they're very good. I say I like that kind of stuff. So, and yes, I am very, very sleepy because didn't sleep well last night and didn't leave early today. Work stuff kind of convinced me otherwise, so I had too much to get done. So yes, I apologize if I say or do silly things. yes, my apologies, Mac. My brain operating the way it is right now. Yeah, it's like, what was it? I don't know. I'll have to pause the stream and go back and listen to everything. Yeah, I stuck it out. But yeah. I shall find out what it is, and then I'll have it for Wednesday. I'll know what it is for Wednesday. I would be able to tell. Well, yeah, that is what it is. I think I want to just double check as well. I'm not sure the music is loud enough as a background track. Yeah, it's just my brain is not working very well this evening. But yes, oh hey Cess, hello. Oh yeah, that's a good one. When I forget the word for eyes and say arms. Yeah, that's, you know, I'm really tired when that happens. I love this piece of music. It's awesome. You're like, play the game, Stephen, play the game. It's like, no, I'm listening. It's too warm. It's always too warm. Why do I do this to myself? I put on clothes just so I have to take them off again. Seems like a pointless waste of time. Oh. Oh, I should have gotten that really young photograph of me and like pointed at the camera. Ugh. Not really young, like 15 years ago kind of young. Haley! Thank you very much. Well, I'm gonna have to go get a hat now. I like a hat now. Thank you, Haley. Thank you very much. You are a lovely, wonderful human being. Well done. Subscription hat attached. So yes, music and napping sounds amazing. Yes, napping will be good. Indeed, switch over to IRL and we'll just listen to music and nap. Yeah, that's what we want. Just be like, oh, it's good, it's so good. So hang on, let me see if I can, let me just switch quickly to this. Found this whilst cleaning. And it's my Shotokan karate license from uni. And inside, covering the address, I guess. Not that the address will matter. But inside is a photograph of me from, like, oh, hang on. Oh, it's too bright. From like a million years ago. This is the worst way to do a photograph because you can't really see it. It's too bright. Oh, it's trying to autofocus the thing. It's awful. But yeah, it's a really long time ago, that one. Yeah, that's... I should post a proper photograph of it to the Discord where you can actually see it. The autofocus on the camera is set to stay fixed because otherwise every time I move in the chair it goes blur, 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 blur. And it's the brightness is set fixed as well. So holding stuff up isn't the easiest. But yeah, that is from... The photograph was probably taken at the very end of 2002. So 15 years ago. 15 years ago, Eagle Steph was Eagle. So I should, yeah, from about when we met. Actually, yes, exactly, from about when we met. So I should stick a, like I should take a photograph of my phone and stick it in the Discord so that people can be amused, I guess. Twitch nap stream marathons. Oh, I could do that. I would totally do that. Well, Haley, say, you know, I often like to see nice people and nice things happening to nice people, so. Oh, hey, Kath. I just showed an old photograph of me, like really badly because the camera didn't want to show it properly. But I should stick it on the Discord. Like I had to physically hold it up, as in it isn't in digital form. But yes, we're just about to start the game. Oh, thank you for the host, Dewey. And also hello, Kath. But yeah, I'll stick a proper photograph up for people's amusement. So yes, previously we had gone to train yard to get something, to repair the gun. And then we had, apparently we can't use the gun, even though we've repaired it. We can't use it to defend ourselves. We had also found a new, we also found another key. We found another lake cabin key. We found a different one of these. It might have been, it might have actually been that one. Because we definitely found one of the keys for the cabins. Yeah, because I think that was the one that actually opened 3. Yeah. So we found one other cabin key, which means we have to go back to the cabins at Mystery Lake and have a look at those. Previously on Wintermute. Yeah, exactly. Previously on Wintermute. Ah! Ah! That's basically a summary of what happened last week. Lots of running about and being scared of ghosty wolves. I discovered this weird new thing. Apparently there are days when people don't work. They call them days off. I think I just had one. Anyone else heard of these? Weird. How would you know if you'd had one? I mean, it might have just been something you thought was a day off. Sounds fishy though. I'm not sure we should trust that. Doesn't sound like it will make the maximum amount of profits for our company overlords. Just a thought. Okay, so what I did was I hid. It's like the world hasn't loaded in yet. It's like, where's the world gone? I hid in here because many wolfy things, and I had a very, very, very quick sleep just to save. So really, I need to actually hang on. Let's just quickly back in here for a second. Oh, close the door. Let's have a quick look at our map. He says, not clicking the button. So we came in from over here, wandered along. Actually, what I did was I think I went around this bit to try and avoid stuff. Found a way down here to the train yard. Then had to find a way up here to the hunting lodge. Then dropped a whole pile of loot here because we just couldn't carry it and go down a rope. Went down a rope, wiggly, 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 wiggle, all the way back to here. And then we got to see our aurora for the first time and meet the wolves for the first time in the aurora. We hid a lot, we ran around a lot, we were afraid a lot. I took a lot of screenshots, and now we're heading back this way to carry on past the landslide to the transition point. I'm impressed with the lack of smoke. I know, right? It's almost like he's cheating, and he's bought like charcoal effect maps that aren't really charcoal. And I cannot take out...
Gotta go.
Oh, it is letting me carry the rifle. It didn't after I repaired it. It must be once I left the, the room kind of thing. Or after a quick save. So now I at least have a rifle. Company's overlords are my parents. Ah, that does tricky things up a bit. Don't forget him saying so cold. Yes, indeed. It's the key to cabin 7 or cabin L. Yeah, it could be any cabin. We've discovered that that's a thing. The number on the key doesn't really mean much, apparently. Look at all the screenshots. That's all I do in TLD. Oh, it is. I had my first experience of the aurora. So there were wolves outside, and I went outside anyway because I wanted to get my screenshots, god damn it. Which ended up with me hiding in a car a lot to escape being nommed on by like zombie wolves. And there are probably other places and things that I can explore, but we're gonna keep on keeping on. So make some progress. Gotta go around the landslide, of course. We'll cross that lack of bridge when we come to it. Days off. I think I had a bunch of them at my previous uni. I'm sure there was this number in the computer system somewhere, but I had a PhD to finish. Yep, that's a thing. Cabin plot advancement. Yeah, exactly. Forget the whole Astrid storyline. We want the cabin plot. That's the main storyline for us. Damn right. Freya keeps inserting her tail up your nose. Ah, that's added realism right there. Now, I think last time I had to go around. I'm wondering if I can climb over it from this side, though. Hey, dear. Just kind of swinging past. He's just getting his afternoon jog in. Extra cattails. Exactly, extra cattails. Hey, dear. Yes, honey. Hang on, we couldn't get past this last time, could we? Or was there a way past it and I went around anyway? Like I saw that and went, oh, crumbs, and went that way. Either way, on we go. Oh wait, no, it's that I couldn't get over. He says, pointing at it like y'all can't see this giant wall of ice. They expect me Jon Snow any moment. Look at that thing. Shouldn't all deers be called John? Indeed. You taking the most difficult route possible when a super easy one is readily available? Yep, that could be a thing. At least from this side I can walk up it. And I'll just sort of Sirius my way down the other side, I guess. Oh, actually, no, it's not too bad. I'm so snuffly. I apologize for snuffly noises I may be making. Or squeaky noises when I breathe in through my nose, also squeaky noises. Same things by moving my boobs on them. That works too. That works too. Slightly more hygienic than like licking things to claim them as your own as well, you know? This entire area was new to us, and there's probably lots of sneaky hidden stuff that they've tucked away in here. I betcha. Ew, Sass, yeah, no, ew. No, no, Freya, please. Freya, stop. Look at it. It's just awesomely gorgeous the whole time. No, no sign of the wolves on the way back, so that's good. Oh, 6 kicking in. Oh, go on then. I was holding a glass of water, looked away from it because I know Bella was helping herself to my water. She's a messy drinker. It's not her fault her mouth is the shape it is. It was just a design issue with your glass. That's what it was. All human glasses need to be shorter and much, much wider. That's the plan. So, now last time we were here, what we did is we walked ourselves around this way to avoid going straight through, because straight through means what's the word for it? Death. That's the one. Many death. Much many death. What I think I might do this time though, just for funsies, is go this way. Oh, it's marking stuff. Because last time I went up and around this way. So for fun, I might try and go a bit this way instead, around some of our wolfy friends. Without taking, without like taking forever. But there are plenty of wolves in the forlorn muskeg. Look at you, you gorgeous mess, you. Look at you. Wow. Pro tip, don't go for a swim here like I did. Yeah, indeed. Ever since I almost froze Sky into a, mod popsicle, I've been extra careful of the weak ice. Just want to quickly jog around this to see what... Oh! Hey, Mr. Bear! What is the happy haps, my friend? Yeah, broken stuff, some firewood. There are usually wolves around the outside of it. That's how you end up on weak ice, because you've got to run around from things. Taking it. It's weird how some of it is overdrawing and changing as I zoom in and out. This area must put the draw range a little bit further over. Or just walk along behind the bear. Just far enough back. I turn away for a second and come back to see boobs and toothbrushes. Hey, Swader, how's it going, buddy? How are you on this fine Monday evening? And by fine Monday evening, I mean wet mess of an evening here. Oh, he's turning around. What's he doing? Having a think. I'm actually just going to quickly lock myself down. Just see if he goes over there. Then I can just wander through. I wanted to go over to the shed and stuff. Yeah, just see what's there, you know. There might be another... Okay, so he's walking back and forth. That's all cool and groovy. He's gonna do that. We will, instead of trying to cross this entire area in one go, we will do this. I assume you can see the thingy? Yeah, you can. Okay, great. Means you can just about see the stamina thingy above my head. Or beside my shoulder. Let's go around. I only have 4 bullets. Rounds. 4 rounds. Siri just activated. Oh, for goodness sake. What now? Yeah, exactly. Reminder of he's lovely at 8 AM. You'd be like, feck off at 8 AM. Now the question is this weak in any way? This edge? Here's hoping not. We can get off the edge anyway, so we're good. Hey, welcome back. Not much. We just took a little bit of a walk. We saw Mr. Bear and we decided to hang a right. I'm looking for a location. There's a shed, a kind of a crafting building area, and I want to head there because it's gonna get dark soon and we're gonna get tired soon and all those gubbins. Oh yes, and I activated one of Herb's electronic devices again, as I am wont to do, apparently. It says a lot, isn't it? I am such the generic default white male that my voice is the voice that a computer recognizes. That's how, you know, bland and generic and uninteresting it is. I think that's the shed. Yeah, shed and the barns. So, there are going to be wolves, but we will wander at a sedate pace. Since I'm completely laden down and can't move that quickly anyway. Especially into this wind. Pushing me over here. And I have a party hat on, yes, because Hayley very kindly subscribed again for the 2nd time. So she renewed her subscription. Which is very, very kind of you, Hayley, and you really don't have to do that, but it's very, very much appreciated. I think I've got like $50 now. So I'm like halfway to when they pay out money, which is awesome. As I expected to have 1 payout a year. At this rate, we'll get there in like another couple, maybe 2 or 3 months, which would be fantastic. Yes, so much tea. I know, right? Maybe even a mug. But yeah, as I used my last donation dollars to purchase, thank you. I used my last donation dollars to purchase a bag of 270 tea bags. So I'm good for a while. I am not in any danger of running low on tea. $50. Yes, the T-mote. I made that myself. Yes, exactly, my tea addiction. I need to be able to hook it directly to my veins, so... Now, the question is, where is the weak ice here? And where is the place I can get across more easily? We'll do this, we'll go this way. My nose is all itchy because of the snuffles. Now, will I be able to go around this way? Because any of this could be weak. Like, any random bit of it beside the land could be weak. Oh, look. Dun 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 dun, and he ran away. So, that's a negatory on that one. So we are going to be trying to... Oh, Christ. Not even going to be able to get up there, am I? I don't think I'll be able to get up that. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on, pray to the mountain goat god. Pray to the god of just about managing to get up the side of something. Come on, one more up. No. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna die. Freezing to death on the side of a mountain that I can't quite get up. Come on. Come on. Come on, you... Oh, you total bastard. Let's see if I can wander around this edge. Come on. Up. 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 Fine. I'm so close to where I want to be, and I am unable to get there. I'm so close to where I want to go, and the weak ice is going to prevent me. An open relationship. Nice. God damn it. I wonder. Wow. Okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Get up there. No, I can't actually get anywhere from here, though, can I? Don't look like it.
Getting dark out here.
Well,
time to look for shelter.
Yeah, man. I think we're safe, Will, because nobody and their mother can get up here with us. We are... Ugh. Ha! Indeed. Okay, right, so... This, right? This is a load of poop. That's what this is. I don't know how to make a snow shelter, so even if I had the materials, which I think I do, to make said snow shelter, I don't know how. Not only that, but I am now so close to exhaustion and tiredness and stuff and all that, that I am... It's going to be a beautiful night, I'll tell you that much, look at that. But I cannot get there without going all the way around in one of two directions. So, let's go back this way and see what we can do. What did Cat say? Rhymes would find Steve on the couch with 14 different kettles popping off simultaneously. What the fuck, Stephen? Nice. Sorry, I only just saw that now. I am sorry, I only just saw that now. Okay, we are going to consider this and see if we can... Oh, I love when the music is kicking in. You're like, I'm finding something, am I? Or are you kicking in at random? We are going to consider this area and see what there is. Oh. I want to get into this corner if I can. that a way across? Can I get up from here? Nope. Okay. There we go. Dum, 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 dum. Na, 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 na. Ninja. Okay, so we can't actually get where we wanted to get. It looks like a cool place to try and get up to, but we can't actually get there. I don't think I'll be able to make that ledge from here. I think I will slip about now. I haven't broken my ankles yet. This is good. Come on. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. There you go. There you go. That's a start. Meanwhile, we've walked practically all the way back to the bloomin' train track. What a pain in the butt. Maybe it means he never drinks anything other than tea. Is anyone else concerned about the sky being on fire? I was, but now look at how pretty it is. I'm gonna get some very nice screenshots, hopefully, if I get a little bit of elevation. Magic Meme, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Whoa, let's get across here. See if I can get somewhere where we can not freeze to death and not die. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. You just have another coffee and hush up a bit. There you go. To be fair, I know how he feels. Oh, this is where we get the screenshots. We get a nice screenshot of that. So, holster this bad boy. Get a nice out over the muskeg. He's breathing so heavily now that his breath is constantly in the shot. God damn it, Will. As the temperature is dropping and he's been exerting himself. Meanwhile, my tea is getting cold. Okie dokie, Jay. Yeah, to be fair, I would walk him off a cliff in a quest for a screenshot if it was a very good screenshot. I am somewhat fond of them. So, I want to get myself there. Right there. And I'm going to have to go past wolves to do it. So I need to keep the exhaustion and fatigue at bay, if at all possible. This guy here in Iowa is a funky orange because of the wildfires. Ah, I see. Yeah, exactly. I'm a crumpled heap at the bottom of a cliff and I'm like, worth it. Totally worth it. Ugh. You broke your camera wrist. Aww. Right, how many wolves are we going to have come and mess with my day right now? Trudge, trudge, trudge. Luckily, it's a beautiful night. Look at it. It's just gorgeous. Cave. Maybe. Looks like a cave entrance. Oh yes, I saw someone doing the face changing in the screenshots, and some of them are so funny. Yes, indeed, breaking the camera wrist much better than breaking the camera. I saw some wonderful photos of what people had done to their cameras, filming and photographing the eclipse, like melted shutters. Holes burnt into sensors, all sorts of stuff, and it's like, holy Moses. Like, just stuff that makes me cringe with the destruction of something like expensive like a camera. You go down, camera goes up. Good advice. Now, there was a wolf over there somewhere. Shit, is he running towards me? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh, you are absolutely kidding. Fighting back, fighting back, fighting back. Lots of fighting back. You are absolutely kidding. He came up that slope like, I don't know, an asshole. Oh, we've got all sorts of treatments we need. Right. Given I'm bleeding, I'm going to leave a nice trail of blood.
Need some first aid.
As I run this way. Like, and pick up a stick, you know, because I need to set a fire somewhere. I'm heading for this cave. It may or may not have a bear in it.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Yep, I know, buddy, I know. But we're not stopping blood loss in the middle of the feckin' cold right beside the bastards. Stone's not coal.
Need some first aid.
Yep. I hear you, pal. Okay. Right. Here we go. Let's get this sorted out. Yeah, it was the fact that he came up
blood loss.
He came up a slow. Oh, I had to do the ordinary bandage first. Feck. Oh no, I think I fixed the other bit. So the blood loss is sorted. So now we've got a bite. So I have to do that bit now. But yeah.
Close my eyes.
Yeah. Calm down. Steady on. Can't actually see much. I'm gonna try and build a fire because fire good. Do I have accelerant? I do. So we're not messing around. We're just getting straight to it.
I could eat a horse. That should help warm things up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I could eat a horse. That should help warm things up. If I eat a horse, I'll get warm. Interesting thinking. Yeah, unfortunately, we saw a wolf in the distance. He saw us immediately, ran straight towards us, and then came up a little lip. So I fired straight into where I thought he was, but got us anyway. So, is what it is. We're just going to get some food into our tummies. Sitting here just eating a tub of peanut butter, just scooping it down. Actually, we could do with something salty, and then we'll drink up our water. Well, no, you're not allowed to leave if I'm playing a character named after you. That usually goes really badly. So now I can try to place my bedroll beside the fire and hope that I don't step up into it. I am going to sleep for 2 hours and hope a bear doesn't come back because I didn't see any bones, but that doesn't mean anything. I did. I ate and I drank. Okay, so that's a little bit of an improvement. Got an hour and 2. Let's add some fuel. We have another couple of hours? We do. Let's add, just to give us a little bit of an edge. It's probably dark now, or dark now, cold now. It's not too bad. In here it's okay, beside the fire. So let's do 2 more hours. Oh, actually, do I have any restful tea? I do. Drink the herbal tea. Yes, if they took me in and raised me as one of their own, that would be fine. I'd be good with that. You know, I'll be the little spoon. It'll be great. Raised by bear wolves. Nice. I'm on board for that. So, weather is awful. Temperature is poor. What we need is not the battery. Do we have a lantern? We do. I've got 18 minutes on that fire. Have a quick look around in this cave for supplies. Supplies. 1. Nope. Okay. So, there's reishi mushrooms there, but we don't need those. What I need is some sticks. Like, if I can find just a few scattered Wow. Stick hunt turns into a, like, wow. I don't want to spend too long out here, which is why I'm not breaking those bigger sticks. It's normally faster for me just to do this. Pretty sure I just walked right over that one.
You gotta be more careful.
Aw, dude. Will. Wow. I did it again, folks. I sprained my everything. Like a feckin' fool. Ah. Yeah, I hear you. And they shut up. I'm like, I hear you. And they stopped. Right, let's get back inside here and hope that fire is still going.
Damn, that's smarts.
Oh, piece of coal. Oh my god, coal. I did not see that when I walked out through here. I must have literally stepped right over it. Oh yeah, now I can put this out.
Too heavy.
Yeah, yeah. So, we found coal. We actually must have been stepping on the coal, looking sidewards. No, I have not had a story mode death yet. Not yet. So he has survived so far the entire time. So there we go. That's... Now, we need to treat our thingies. You can have one of these and some sleep, which is what the plan is to have... It's not a reshi, it's a rose hip though, isn't it? Do I have a rose hip to hand? No. Let's just take some of these. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. And then sleep. Let's see, can we get 4 hours, 3 minutes? Sleep. Oh, shoot, I meant to do 3. Oh, Tahari, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, look, seriously, he would struggle. It's just ridiculous. Okay, 3:21. Let's do 3 hours then. Keep it. So we should be... Oh, you're going to head off to sleep. Great. Leave the chat in charge. It's fine. At least when everything catches fire, I'll be warm. Okay, so... We... Yeah, it's starting to come to daytime, so we have survived the night, certainly. Put in some more food. Neither of us had a very good sleep last night, so those of us who can get to bed early, it's an excellent idea. Okay, I could add... There we go. 1 more hour. More sleep, more sleep, more sleep. Hey, Nissan, how's it going, buddy? Were you off playing more Subnautica? 15 minutes left on that. That's good. Let me just have a quick look, see if there's any more coal that I missed, because I could throw one more piece on. That would be wonderful. I might have gotten lucky. There might have been some blizzardiness. I might be able to find a few hillside sticks just right here, maybe. Just a few to keep the fire going. 15 minutes, so I need to get a stack of 5 or 6 if I can, in a hurry. Spwammy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I am not seeing any more sticks. This is unhelpful, but temperature-wise, it's cold. Actually, it's cold, but it ain't that cold. minus 24, so it feels like minus 5. That's not bad. I reckon we could work with that. There we go. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Is that Player Unknowns you're asking about, Bennett, or at different battlegrounds? I haven't played that, in a few weeks either, because I've been busy with work and stuff. I haven't had as much free time. But yeah, if it's PUBG, I had great fun actually playing with Nissan and Lulu, Uncle Lulu. Good fun. There were a couple of there was a big update recently which added some stuff to Subnautica, changes to the submarines, some additional item stuff, other bits and pieces, some new critters in the world. But I was trying to avoid spoilers, so I don't know too much of what was added. Ah, nice. Nice one, Nissan. Sounds like an excellent plan. Okay, I think that's where the wolf got at us, coming over this. So we need to be really careful here. Although since we now know that the torches don't work anymore, really, you just throw a torch down, they fecking ignore it. I think you'd have to hit them on the face with the torch for them to even hesitate. If they come, we drop it and use the gun. Yes, the ghost update, that's what it was called. Okay, so I'm just going to keep trudging until I see the thing I can get to. And then I'm going to try and find my way down the hill. Preferably doing a serious style, go down the hill like a ninja. Heck, given my guy breaks his ankles just walking in the snow on a gentle slope, what's the worst that can happen? I sprain my ankles again and hurt my wrists again? Where is this, I wonder? Because on the map, I'm now looking at that, I think. No, is that what I'm looking at? No, maybe not. That might be this area. But yeah, I've got a sort of a way up into the mountains a bit. Yeah, exactly. The game doesn't even have a sprained neck injury, but Will Mackenzie will make it happen. It's like after doing that, right, I'll walk from here to here and break a wrist. This is where we do a sneaky go stealth, so to speak. We were saying actually earlier on, myself and this when we were chatting, we were saying that it would be great if Subnautica had like a really large map with certain things taken out again, so that it was basically just an underwater explore, scan all the different types of creatures and learn about all the different habitats and, that kind of thing that you could build underwater exploration-y type stuff. You build an underwater lab and then you do some exploring of the ocean floor kind of thing. Oh, Toxic, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, it'd be cool, because I haven't done some of the story mode stuff in Subnautica. I've pretty much avoided most of it. But I'd have great fun just exploring the ocean floor and, you know, examining underwater caves and stuff. I'd be more than happy to do just that, like. Subnautica researcher mode, yeah, exactly. Make the areas larger, make the biomes bigger, add a bunch of extra sort of underwatery stuff, and then strip out some of the stuff that makes it that has the story mode, if you know what I mean.
Any of this gear.
You'll get your chance in a sec, buddy. You'll get your chance in a sec. Here we are at the place I was trying to get to spend the night. But since we're here, we might as well... This is where I wanted to spend the night. Is that a bedroll behind those? That's something behind there. So we're going to need to smash that crate, try and get at whatever that is. There's something behind there. So, we'll break that in a second. I hear you. Sewing kit. Gloves. Cool. Having a workbench is handy. If only Will and you had to make shit. Wonder what the temperature's like. Ooh, cute. Nope. Michelle. Yeah, no? Oh, okay. I say I haven't really gotten to the story yet, because when I started playing it, it didn't really have much of one. So I've been kind of, you know, letting the updates come out as and when they do, and continue to sort of play it as a sort of an explory game rather than a sci-fi story game. But I mean, doesn't work for you, doesn't work for you. Say the story mode is fun. It's just it would be cool if there was a kind of an explorer kind of thing. Yeah, the base gameplay is something, alright. I say I quite like the exploring, and the bases are a necessary part of doing that. Oh, that was a quick one. Okay. 0, click. Go.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Some money. Ooh. 5 more rounds. Some more money. Rabbit skin mitts. The game finally took pity on me after I refused to kill any rabbits and actually craft my own mitts. The game is like, fine, here, we'll just give them to you. I have to leave for a moment to get some tools now. Don't get attacked again. Okie dokie, I won't, Bennett. I will endeavour not to be attacked while you are gone. So we are not actually too cold while we're here, so we could probably just drop some of this spare weight. Let's have a look at the clothing stuff, though. We can probably put those mitts on. Oh, look at that. That's a boom. That's a big bonus. Drop. And drop. That's a big bonus. Now, the military coat is better than that. I'm keeping Will's coat on. But it's better than the simple parka. We could repair this. We need to repair it with some cloth, which means I actually need to tear up the old gloves. Let's just pop ourselves up here for a minute. Drop our spare supplies well here. Drop all. Okay, so we need to get some more cloth out of the spare clothing that we picked up. That's that, so I need to harvest one of these. That's leather though. What about this one? Is that cloth? There we go. Will can't figure out how to make a tent, but somehow he's an expert safecracker. Yeah, exactly. What does that tell you about him, though? He's not an outdoorsy survival man. What did he do in his previous life? Whatever it wasn't what we think it was. As you say, he can't make a tent. He can't do a bunch of the survival-y stuff. But dude can crack a safe. So now we try and repair this. Very good. Repair. We'll use the new sewing kit. Go, 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 go. Get in there. Boom. 100%. So that is, look at that. Look at the difference. 1.9, 30, 3, 3, 40. So there we go. We'll wear that. And this one we are just going to harvest up. But there were no new shoes in the safe. Yes, that is a problem. However, there were work boots down there underneath the table. So the person left their shoes out by the looks of it. Okay, so we now have... actually, we have probably still carrying too much weight, but not by much. See if we can drop a little. Got some sticks, got some rescue mushrooms, got the hammer. So we do have the heavy hammer. Should he end up sending us out for it, we'll have it. I can probably run. I can. Okay. So we are here. We could trek back up the hill and along and around to here, which would be fun. Also probably puts us in the most harm's way, but you know, sure, what you gonna do, huh? Particularly given how many wolves appear to be out here. So many rescue mushrooms as well, we can have so much tea. I don't know how well you can hear the music when I'm not talking, obviously. Well, if ever the ice isn't weak enough, I now have a hammer. So what we're going to do is we're going to head for... We're currently wandering around this, I think. We're going to just trundle along as best we can, keep going, go between these two big rocks, keep heading until we get to some trees, and then head for a rock. Umitcan, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I forgot about there was actually stuff here. There might even be loot. They're all burnt out. But there might be... Can you imagine if I could go inside the burnt out house? Just kind of, you know, sift through the wreckages. I don't think they have a basement. Ooh. Zap bar and a flare. Yep. Can always use more food. Now, I originally, I'm pretty sure, left my toolkit behind in the end because I couldn't carry the weight. So I don't know if I left my toolkit behind at the lodge in the map we've just come from, or whether I left it or whether I left it back at the trapper's den. I mean, I'm sure I can find another one. Just tempting to have it. Nihat, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's always hard to tell if folks are here or not, so I say thank you either way. It's appreciated either way, so, you know. And thank you costs nothing. Wow, look at all these sticks.
A sprained wrist could mean death out here.
Christ, lad. What are you like? Well, you're off your head on painkillers. That's what you're like. Yeah, and you're making noises like you're enjoying the painkillers. Kiddos are doing a puzzle and need help. Okie dokie, Rose. Have fun. Enjoy helping kiddos with the puzzle. I sprained my wrist. Walk it along. Oh no! Oh, I sprained my wrist from holding this rifle for half an hour. I mean, not that it isn't sometimes uncomfortable. That's why angled foregrips are the business. But yeah. Apparently, I have seriously weak wrists. Kind of like real life, Stephen. I have noodly arms. I was like, how deep does that go? I couldn't tell where the ground was with all this blur. So I think now, because this is a big, wider open space, I think we trundle along this. We're either trundling around this bit just now, or that was where those houses were, and we're actually now trundling around this bit. Actually, might be what we just walk through. If we start getting to trees on the corner of this, we'll know where we are. Oh wow. Perfect time for a screenshot. With me waving my noodly arms around, or, oh, yep, trees. Trees, 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 trees. So, corner of water. Into trees. Look for raised rock platform. But in the end, the tools didn't even matter. Did you have to fall to lose it all? Yeah, in the end, it doesn't really matter. I pushed as far as I can go, though, Nissan, so I mean, really, you know, there's only one thing you should know, you know? Cave. He says, with his back to the wolf. He says, with his back to the wolf. Fucking sie offen sie. You git. Think about your life decisions. Okay. You all saw that, right? You all saw me take the top of his head off. Right? Everybody saw that, right? Everybody saw that. I'm assuming everybody saw that blood splatter right off the top of his face. I'm assuming everybody saw that. So I don't know. I don't know at all what the deal is. Yeah, must have ricocheted. Must have ricocheted. What's interesting about that, though, is that, there you go. What's interesting about that is that a bullet ricocheting off the top of his skull didn't even slow him down. It didn't even slow him down. Right off the top of his head. Big blood splatter. But hey, at least you sprained something, because that's what wolf bites do. Absolutely. He sprained my wrist with his wolf bitiness. Oh, what a git. Hang on again. Let's have a quick look at this cave in case there's a ready supply of something. It looks awfully lot like the cave we slept in, right down to this crevice. It is pretty much an identical cave. Yeah, it is. It's an identical cave to the cave we slept in, including the pebbles right outside the front. Yeah, that wolf, they didn't give much of a damn about me and my puny little bullet. Okay, so we're marching through these trees. We've got to keep an eye out for this. But lovely patch of color. So that looks like a sort of a gap in the trees, which on our map could be this. We could be literally here in this patchy bit right there. Certainly looks like an open piece, doesn't it? So we could be here or here. It could be behind us. I could have stepped down to about here now because I'm too close to the water's edge. So I might have to just backtrack back away from the water again. I know where I'll be spending the night. Like, I'll spend the night in that cave if it comes to it. So those are trees again. So maybe it's on that. That must be the rock. It's further back from the water than I thought. But scale is tricky at times. After all this supply cache will be completely rubbish. Just wait and see. Meanwhile, that wolf is probably feeling a little bit worse for wear, though. Nah, this is way too close to the cliff face.
I could eat anything.
That's this. No. Is that this? No, it's on its own. Not marked. The bit I'm standing on. Have a look in our journal, actually. Find Forest Talker supply cache. The Forlorn Muskeg one. So it's around here somewhere. This is too far from the coast. It's definitely too far from the coast. Yes, has dug up her spice collection. Ooh. Are things about to get spicy? Okay, I don't know. I have no sign of a suitable bumpy landmass. Here I expect to see one. So the water's edge is right there. I wander up this hill. That's a sticky outy bit. Could this be it? Oh, we'll keep looking. Dirty Bomb, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Aha!
That's what I'm looking for.
Worn light shell. Oh. An Astrid Scarf, an energy bar. So I don't have anything that, because I could wear the Astrid Scarfy thing, but it's actually not better than what I've got, and the light shell won't be better than what I got at all. So harvest up that. That was kind of not really worth it, but you know. Ooh, sounds tasty, Sess. Okay, so we are running out of daylight, but now at least we know where we are. We are here. We have a long way to go. And
gotta eat soon.
Short on food. Well, not short on food. Short on energy more so than anything else. Just shove some energy bars into our face, followed by a cup of coffee. Actually, speaking of cups of coffee, it's probably almost time for tea break. I'll do that in a moment. Is that a wolf? Is that the wolf I took down? Yep, he's not dead, he's just sleeping. I could harvest, but harvesting takes time. Time is something we don't have. Oh look, another little cave. Have a quick look in case there's any food supplies. Ooh, pretty. So there's some coal.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Yeah, I know. In case we get stuck out, that's cute though. So in case we get stuck out, we could backtrack to a cave if we're not too far. Red, hello. We're quiet, we're hunting rabbits. Hey! Yes, indeed. Rabbits. Although the game, because I haven't killed a single rabbit in the game, it must have taken pity on me. It gave me the rabbit skin mitts in a safe. Because I wouldn't make my own, because I didn't kill any rabbits. Oddly enough, actually, Will has done pretty much no unnecessary killing, I don't think. I've had to defend myself against wolves a couple of times, but other than that, I haven't actually gone hunting. I harvested skins from already dead deer, but I don't think I've had to kill any, have I? I don't think so. You'd think I'd remember if I had to. So yeah, we haven't died, but neither has any of the wildlife.
Holy.
Oh, for God's sake, Will. Seriously, the guy is just addicted to painkillers. Which, you know, is a real thing that people can get, but, I mean... Seriously, he sprained his wrists multiple times just walking. Just walking along, his wristicles keep getting broken. How are you, Red? How's things? How is week 1? Week 2 of school? Week 2 of school? Have they doubled your homework? Wonder if I could shortcut up across here. Might be able to. I think we've come around to here. I think I'm going up this just now. So if I can hug those and then hang around again. It's gonna get dark soon, unfortunately, so I don't have super huge amounts of time. But if I can trudge around the edge of this, save ourselves a little bit of time. Oh, nice, Labor Day off. Sweet. Broken wristicles doesn't sound pleasant. Indeed, it doesn't. Solar, how are you? How's it going? But yeah, day off for Labor Day sounds epic. I could have done with a day off today. I didn't sleep well at all, so I got super tired in the middle of the day, and I was very tempted to use my half day off that I'm owed. I'm owed a half day off, so I was very tempted to take it, but I didn't in the end. How are things, Solar? You've missed my character spraining his wrists maybe 6 times just walking around, just over and over and over again. Sprained ankle, sprained wrist, sprained wrist, sprained ankle, sprained wrist, sprained wrist. Just this entire stream has been me just drinking painkillers the whole way through. The track runs along there. So we're going to sort of trudge as best we can around to the right. Gonna look out for that little pond. There's a little pond we want to keep an eye out for. Watch our step coming down here. Oh, Solar, thank you. That's very kind of you. Didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. I think we now have $51 in the tub. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Hooray! I get a ta-da for Solar. Is there anyone to do a ta-da? Oh, because anyone can do a ta-da, so somebody do a ta-da for Solar. That is very kind of you. Thank you very much. I should add more hats for you, shouldn't I? I should throw on an extra hat in a moment. Yes, indeed, bit hat. Yep, absolutely, bit hat. Just let me get my foot facing in the right direction. Go find hats. Okay. Any one of you have a Titan string? Yeah. Do. Bit hats. Go to the back, I guess. There we go. The party hat mohawk begins to take shape once again. Oh, is it buffering for anybody else? Hopefully it's not OBS being stupid again. Hey, Kath. Yeah, Solar very kindly dropped 100 bits, so bit hat. We have a sub hat now and a bit hat. It's been a very good Monday. Thank you, Solar. Seriously, that's very generous of you. You didn't have to. Thank you very much. It is much appreciated. It goes to the continuing purchasing of large volumes of tea for yours truly. Although I was thinking about it, when I reach the threshold eventually that Twitch actually sends me some of the money, it'd be really tempting to look at upgrading my mic or something. You know, it's a kind of a cost that's sort of out of reach for me if I'm trying to be sensible with money and stuff. But the bits and subscription stuff is kind of like having a little tiny savings account that a very small amount goes into on a regular basis and adds up. And before I know it, Twitch will be sending me, you know, $60 or $70 or $80 or whatever it is I'll actually get, which is a big chunk out of an upgrade. You know, if I was to upgrade the mic or maybe look at getting a new headset or, you know, something like that, that would be a pretty awesome upgrade. Maybe just in time for Christmas too, which would be kind of cool. Welcome back, JA. I assume you managed to get out the shower. And hopefully no one else is buffering and it's just well, not hopefully it's just red, but hopefully it'll settle down and isn't actually my end of things, I'm hoping. Bits are a funny one, Kath. You can purchase bits from Twitch. You basically give Twitch money and they give you bits. But there's a cut taken in that process. But apparently in the States, people can also get bits by watching ads. You basically watch a couple of ads, you get a small handful of bits, like a really small handful of bits, but then you can drop them into someone's channel, kind of thing. I got some when they came out. I just purchased some so that I could drop them into other people's channels, because a streamer who has bits can't then drop those bits in someone else. So streamers can't gang up together and drop them all into the one place, which I guess makes sense, because otherwise people piling their bits together to get a payout. But yeah, watching a bunch of ads, I believe, is the only way to do it that doesn't involve giving Twitch some cash. But I guess, you know, if someone wanted to watch a few ads for a few bits, you know, it's good that there is a way to get it without having to pay, I guess. I have not yet acquired a waterproof tablet, so my presence in stream means I successfully managed to leave the shower. Nice. Get you a big Ziploc bag, put your tablet inside several Ziploc bags, and take it to the shower with you, which would be hilarious because then we'd be like chatting away and I'm going to hurt myself. Now, I just dropped down from there, straight down, didn't hurt myself at all, and yet walking along I sprained my wrists. You can watch so many before you have to wait. Ah, okay, so I can see that making sense. You know, say you watch, like, I mean, 100 bits is $1. So say you watched a few ads and you got like 5 bits. You might as well put them into a streamer you follow's, you know, tip jar as anywhere else. So I guess, you know, it's a way that someone who doesn't have cash, you know, because like lots of folks don't have any money right now, or, you know, usually, but they can drop a few cent over time and it'll add up. That's the thing, it will add up over time. I say I've had people drop, you know, 5 bits, but that 5 bits is 5 more bits in the tub, and over time it becomes several hundred bits, you know, out of basically nothing. Beer in a shower? What? I recently discovered that apparently there's a whole subculture around drinking beer in the shower. Weird. Okay. I see. Now where am I actually? Am I... Because I think I came out from... Yeah, I came out from here, so I am going to head around to Trappers. So, yeah. So I am doing what I'm doing. I'm going to Trappers. But we've managed to beat the darkness so far. Even though we can't move very fast and we are getting tired, we've managed to maintain a reasonable pace despite being encumbered. Oh! There you go. Thank you very much, Red. That's, again, greatly appreciated. I love that icon, actually. That's really nice. That happy cake thing, it's like having a birthday. Thank you. See, there you go. Case in point. I need another hat, so hang on, I'll get another hat. The bit hat mohawk will be made up. Hold on one sec. But yeah, Twitch. What happens with it's the same with subscription money and donation money. What happens is that if you donate to me directly through Streamlabs, the money goes to me directly through Streamlabs. But if you do bits, what happens is it goes into a balance, and then it saves up until it reaches a payout point, which is $100 for hang on, let me get this onto my head. It's $100 for there we go, Bitcup Mohawk. It's $100 for affiliate streamers like me. So what that means is over, you know, months and months and months, I'll get up to the $100 mark, and then Twitch will pay out, and they will pay out a certain amount of that $100 because there's some processing fees and there's an administration charge, of course, because, you know, there always is. But yeah, I have to reach that threshold. Until I reach that threshold, it's just money saved in Twitch's bank account on my behalf. But I mean, for some people, like I know some affiliate streamers who have maybe 20 subs. So if they have 20 subs at a $5 a go, they'll get the payout every month, pretty much. You know, so if you have 20 subs, you will be getting a payout every month if you want to. You can also choose not to get the payout every month, and that way the administration charge and payment charge can be saved up till you get better value for your money that way. Getting it out more often means slightly more admin fees. But I mean, hey, it works, and if people can turn, you know, watching ads into free money for someone they watch, as soon as we get ads here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to watch some ads so that I can drop some bits in other people's channels. You know, it's I've got the time to watch a few ads, so I can do that kind of thing. It's the same way I've got an Amazon Prime account, which means I get a free subscription to a channel, which is why I subscribe to Tanya with it. It's cool though seeing some folks who've, like streamers I know who've been, you know, working really hard at the streaming thing for ages, and now they can have subs. So, you know, people are able to sub to them and they're actually, you know, getting a little something back. Particularly people who don't ask for donations and, you know, they never bother anyone, you know, they're not always rattling the cup kind of thing. You know, they never bother anybody, they don't ask for donations. Not that there's anything wrong with asking for donations. I mean, that's how a lot of people can afford to kind of, you know, put more time into streams. But yeah, people who would never ask you for anything and like work really hard to make sure that they get the best stream possible, and now they're getting subscriptions and they're, you know, they're actually getting a little bit of money in every month to, you know, buy the extra game here or there, that kind of stuff. Please sir, can I have some more? with my bowl, please sir. But yeah, it's really nice with some of the streamers I say who literally, you know, super nice people, super generous people who never ask anybody for anything. And now they can have subs, which is, you know, I think is really awesome. You know, no, you know, partner type system is perfect. Of course not. But it's a big difference over, you know, zero money, you know? Absolutely. Inverted party hat. Yes, exactly. I'd be like, please, poor Steph is poor, please. And suddenly tea bags rain from the sky. Tea bags everywhere. Imagine if it gets mistranslated. Here's some bacon bits.
Well,
nice.
You look like hell, Mackenzie.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Mackenzie Two Guns.
I love what you've done with the place.
Ha! I see you're an interior design critic now.
Oh, okie dokie.
my rifle?
Sleep well, dearie.
Yep.
See you again soon.
Found one of my own, too.
We shall see you on the Discord.
Damn, not bad for a pilot. You're full of surprises.
Fucking is. There's no way he could do that.
Make it after all.
Now what? I really need to get going.
Bye.
My friend is out there.
No,
with
he's
all
going to
this
want us to
wildlife
fill
on
that
the loose.
supplies box.
Whoa. Slow down. A rifle will get you out of a jam, but survival's about what you know. And right now, you don't know shit.
I
What do you
fixed that
suggest?
rifle for
Books
nothing.
on tape?
Smartass. No. What I suggest is Jeremiah's survival school. Student population 1. Let's see if we can keep you alive long enough to graduate.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Whoa. The camera is like going through the wall. It didn't know where to be. Right. Let's talk about some survival skills then. Maybe I'll finally be able to make a goddamn snow shelter. What do you want to tackle? Clothing. I'm listening. Wind or wet will kill you. Yeah. Wetness. Yeah, we know. Yeah. Think about carrying weight. The heavier your clothing, the less food and supplies you can carry. Yeah, got that. Remembering layers. Yep, got that. If you don't have enough good gear, needle and thread are your friends. I always have needle and thread. I am literally a sewing kit machine. Well, Will is a man of a certain age and mindset, so I can see him going for books on tape. Take this old parka. Use some forestry service gear in there. Use supplies to repair my old parka. I'm telling you, I understand. Taking care of gear. Get out there and do it. I'll be back with your damn coat. So what's to stop me just repairing his coat right now with the cloth material I have to hand? I mean, literally, what is to stop me just repairing it right here? Will the game actually stop me from doing that? Where's his coat? Jeremiah's bearskin coat. Oh. Cured black bear hide. So there must be a bear hide in the tower. We've now got to go to the tower. But given how dark it's getting, given how late it is... Oh no, it's daytime again. How is it daytime again? Oh. Hey, Herb. Thank you. There was no need for that. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Gosh. Hey, yeah, absolutely. Aw. Thanks, buddy. You didn't have to do that.
Never been so hungry in my life.
I've never been so hungry in my life, apparently, as well. Oh, hang on, wait. No, cancel that. That one's not in great condition. Just gotta munch some cattails. I streamed Life is Strange my first stream yesterday, and now I see that the audio has been cut due to copyright infringement. No, Solar. Unfortunately, Life is Strange. Life is Strange. Yes, I do need bit hats. Life is Strange, unfortunately, does that. Pretty much every song in the game is copyright, and they didn't do anything to help with not monetizing it. As far as I know, they basically couldn't. They had permission to use the songs, but they couldn't stop them from being monetized or copyright struck. In some cases, it doesn't ban you from keeping the video. It just means that one of the owners will try and put an ad in front of your video. But it will get blocked out on Twitch because it's copyrighted. If you move it to YouTube, you'll get a copyright mark, but it won't stop it from being there. There's actually a group of streamers who basically put together a list of free music and replaced the songs in the game with other songs so that it didn't play copyrighted music, which is kind of like what not Game of Thrones, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale game, has copyright music and non-copyright music, and you can choose which version you want. So if you're streaming, you can choose non-copyright music, which is quite cool. Hopefully the second Life is Strange, they've learned that lesson, because I think they had the entire album recorded for the game. So it's the same band that does... It's the same band that does the whole album, so maybe they have a bit more control over letting it be streamable. But yeah, I think pretty much every single song in Life is Strange is copyright. So you have to sort of either substitute out the music, which is a bit of a pain in the bum and does kind of ruin the atmosphere, or just kind of hope that it doesn't cut too much. Did somebody say that? I did not say that word. I am not saying that word. Hold on while I put on another bit hat. Actually, I wonder if I can get another one down the back, because it doesn't go very far down. I'm pretty sure I can get another one down the back. So let's try that. Oh, if I hang one off... No, not this one. If I hang one off this one... Hey, that looks pretty awesome. Good to know, thanks. Yeah, no worries. It's something because I was thinking of streaming Life is Strange as well, and it's something that came up. Actually, I'm going to drop some of the supplies. I'm actually going to drop them here rather than inside. It's something that came up when I was thinking about streaming it myself. It is a known thing. Actually, let's just drop them inside the door. I thought I had some coal and stuff. You just mute your stream during the songs. Yep, some people do that as well. Just mute the stream during the songs. But I mean, you can take the song out in the YouTube editor anyway if you want to do it that way. Let's drop that. Oh, actually, let's keep that in case we need it. Let's drop that. Drop 2 of those. Got all the good stuff there. Let's drop like 5 of those. Let's drop 10 of those. We'll just do a little bit of... Actually, I might jump for the tea break now then. If I go for the tea break now, I'm carrying his heavy ass coat though. Look at that. That's the problem. I'm carrying 5 extra kilos of Jeremiah education. So we will drop all of the wood and hope to the gods of the Canadian wilderness that we will find some extras when we get there. Actually, I could do with the rest. That's a problem. I'm basically surviving on coffee. Portions audio, so probably the songs, like you said. Yeah, exactly. Um, maybe they've sorted out some of the copyright problems. Thing is, I mean, it's like it happens to me when I stream Guardians of the Galaxy. But with a game like Guardians of the Galaxy, the music and the age of the music is actually really important. It's really specifically important to the game. So I don't replace it with the copyright-free music. And what happens is either I have to take it out, which is a shame, but it's fine when we're streaming it live, or I have to let one of the copyright holders stick an ad in front of the YouTube video. And, you know, most folks don't mind a 5-second ad they can skip. So it works out okay. I know a few places where if you just drop a link to them, you can use their music for streams. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some people are like that with like non-copyrighted music and Creative Commons music. Creative Commons Attribution 3.0, for example, is a license where someone allows you to use their music as long as you give them credit and you don't sell it. And I think a lot of the people who replace the music use Creative Commons attribution stuff to get around that problem. But yeah, it's a shame because the music in Life is Strange is really good, and it's a pretty important part of the game. It's just a shame that when it comes to watching back over the stream in the past, you might find huge chunks of it missing. But away. He's not going away. Oh, you're kidding. God damn it. Basically, Will can't shoot at all right now. Go away. Oh, I'm hurt again. Actually, I'm in really bad condition. Look at my health. I don't even have bandages. I don't even have bandages. I shouldn't have done this. I should have stayed at the house and recovered.
Need some first aid.
Yeah, you do. I'm slowly bleeding to death while I craft this bandage. Why don't I have the bandage?
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
No, you're not. I'm gonna go back to the cabin and rest. I'm gonna go back to the cabin and rest. That is the solution to this problem. Maybe I can pick up some old man's beard on the way back. If not, I'll use the antibiotics. Yeah, no. I didn't realize we were in such poor condition from our constant exhaustion. We basically stayed up overnight talking to Jeremiah. We got back late in time for sleep, having stayed up on coffee for a day and a bit. And then on the way back, we got into a conversation which kept us up till the following noon. So we've actually been up for 2 days without sleep, living on coffee. So I'm gonna...
Something is sapping my energy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself back here, recover, and then go out on this mission. And we'll have tea while we're doing that. Yes, take another quest. Well, maybe. It depends on whether the bear pelt is actually there waiting for me or not. I guess we'll find out. Life is Strange does take a... Life is Strange does take a couple of episodes, and there are things about Life is Strange that I'm not as fond of. There are elements of Life is Strange that I'm not as keen on. But
Damn it.
it is in general, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, I've seen no copyright sounds. There's a couple like that. There's a couple of places like that. Although sometimes it can be a bit tricky because you've got to make sure. Just because something isn't copyrighted doesn't mean it's free to use. So sometimes certain remixes will technically not be copyright, but some of them will still pick up the occasional strike, which is a bit annoying. But I think that one generally is pretty reasonable. Right, let's get some sleep. You've been gone 15 minutes, you're bleeding and sprained. Yeah, exactly. This is a perfect time to go for the tea break, though. I'm a bit late getting to it. But yeah, there's a good few places for non-streaming music. But if you're just streaming a game and don't want to go to the trouble of replacing the music, really your only option is to let it mute itself, unfortunately. Right, let's do some sleeping. We wake up and we're not dead. We'll go for tea break. You died in your sleep. Sad music. Nope. Still alive, but still got a problem. Oh, I've got an infection. I need antibiotics. I need a tub of... Ooh, I don't have one. That's the problem. I do not have a tub of disinfectant. So I still have the infection. Gotta go fix this. And then we will... we've got to go fix this. And then we will make a... I dropped all my disinfectant back at the house because I was always carrying around all this stuff I never used. So I dropped it all, thinking I wouldn't need it. There's a reason I'm a hoarder and I've lived this long. We'll just make up one of these, it'll be fine. And we'll have a nice big sleep, and then we'll go on our adventure tomorrow. Right. There's more Old Man's Beard over there anyway, I think. Yeah, there's more hanging up there as well. So, we're good. We got this. And yes, tea levels are critical and have been cold for about an hour, so... I'm gonna go and do that. I'm a bit slow off the mark today. Right. So... yeah, we're okay. Crafty McCraft, begin crafting. Need to work on our fluid intake as well. Actually, we can do a couple of soda cans. That'll solve two problems at once. Summit soda in. Okay, there we go. So let's apply one of those. I'll have to root around for stuff. Hey, Darth. Hello from the great antiseptic smelling hospital. How are you? You've come in just as I was putting antiseptic dressing onto our character, who got himself into yet another wolf fight. Alperin, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yes, hello Darth. You've come in just as we're kind of going to go take a quick tea break, as in I'm going to go pee and put the kettle on and be right back. But Will is not a big man on doing the dishes, is he? It's interesting as well, he's got like a bottle of bourbon or something, plus empty cans strewn around the place while he's recuperating. Yes, we need to... So now, got to put some liquid in. We'll just do a little bit here. We could melt some in the fire, but I'm actually good. And our character needs the rest. Let's do a big 7. But yes, hello Darth. Resting, I'm in till Thursday. I'm having this IV removed from my chest, but that means the surgery. So locked up like, oh, that's not fair. I mean, obviously it's not fair. But yeah, it's the idea that, yeah, you're going to have a surgery, so sorry. You now can't do any of these things. And we're basically going to keep you sitting here bored out of your mind until such time as we can do the thing. Yeah. No fun at all. Yeah, I say, Life is Strange does take a couple of episodes to get going. And I know some people that didn't work for it at all. You know, it wasn't their cup of tea. But I found it interesting enough in places. Yeah, no, that definitely sucks. I am going to go really quickly. I did say I would be on a tea break about 15 minutes ago. So I'm going to go really quickly, and I will be back in like 3 minutes, as quick as I can. So sit tight for 3 minutes and listen to some non-copyright music, and I shall be right back. Okay, and I am back too. Stop on that. Cool. But yeah, that does indeed suck, Darth. No fun at all. Okay, we just gotta pass through the night a bit better. I could make up some water, but at the moment, drinking the tea means I'm using up the calories and I'm carrying a little less weight as well, so. Let's do another sleep. Let's do another 4 or 5 hours. Burger levels are critical. Sounds like leaving the house is an excellent plan, but you're very brave, Herb. You're very, very brave. Oh, welcome back, Red. But yeah, I had to leave the house twice today, and I had not planned on leaving the house the second time, and yeah, did not enjoy. Would not recommend to a friend. Do not want, etc. Yeah, if you can put up with humanity for a little bit to get you outside and where you need to be. Oh, actually, we need to look at the rifle condition, don't we? That's the thing I didn't think about. 73%, so it needs a little bit of work. We'll get it patched up as we go. They smell so good. Smell of clean. But yeah, hopefully you'll be through the worst of it soon, Darth, and you'll be out and about, you know. Totally off meds for 2 days. Be off antipsychotics, dangerous thing. Ah, yes, yes it is. At least it's in a controlled environment and for a limited amount of time. I've got friends on similar meds, and yeah, it's, you know, it's not something they'd look forward to either, I imagine. People are just jerks. Yeah, they really fucking can be, unfortunately, can't they? Darn Red, you're having poor luck with the you're having poor luck with the buffering, eh? Hopefully it will ease out again for you. It's just Twitch being a little bit tougher on the servers, maybe. I'm gonna grab a couple of old man's beards as we pass through. Since we'll need another one of these next time a wolf decides to take a chunk out of us. We've had 3 or 4 wolf attacks today. Oddly enough, we managed to get all the way to the objective without getting attacked. But on the way back, just attack, 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 attack. The funny thing is that, like, there are lots of people who are complete jerks. But there are also some truly lovely, wonderful people. And it's a tough call. But I think I'm able to deal with the jerks a little bit better when I know there are some lovely people around, if that makes sense. Sometimes the jerks are just jerks, and I wish they would all feck off with themselves. But it's like being able to turn around and go, but these people, I like these people. You know, Stream Fam being a classic example. Sorry, my hat is bumping into the back of this chair. Stream Fam are a classic example. You guys make it a lot easier to deal with the assholes. Just by being around, you know? It's nice to have little pocket fam to hand. Stream Fam makes a lot of things better. Yeah, exactly. I think so. You know, I don't mean to sound like, you know, I'm using Stream Fam to help me feel good, if you know what I mean. But it is nice to have friendly and supportive folks around when people are basically being shitheads, and you know you're seeing an awful lot of the worst. If that makes, I think that makes sense. Sorry, tired brain is is not helping with the words. But yeah, I think it's, you know, it's nice to have folk around like that who can help keep the world a little less shitty. Like, it keeps changing the res and then buffers for a while. It must be trying to get you down to a reasonable resolution to stop the buffering, but of course, it's just buffering anyway. That sucks. Hopefully it's not your internet in general and it's just Twitch being stupid. Can I get up here by walking like this? Actually get up to these ledges and then make my way across? Probably not. Yeah, we're not getting up this. A little bit of music's kicking in. That's a way down, not a way up. Oh, for goodness sake, of course. Of course. You can't fire a gun while you're sprained, so I'm gonna fix the wrist. Seriously, we've taken so much painkillers, I'm a bit worried about our liver at this point. So, I can fire the gun because the wrist is fixed. Some people are jerks about A, but lovely about B, but only in situation C. Well, there's that too, unfortunately, yes. Nobody's perfect, but some people are much less perfect than others. And some people are totally your friends and totally an ally and totally on your side until X, Y, or Z. You know, conditional friendship kind of nonsense. It certainly made move to London better. Well, I'm glad, Jay. I'm very glad about that too. Because, you know, it is a big move. I know it's part of the deal with the post-stocking around, but it's still a big move nonetheless. Nice, look at that. Effie, thank you, or Effie77, or Effie777, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I am on the hill now, I think. So, up there, yes. He says, trudging blindly around in between some rocks. Yeah, yeah. All relationships are conditional on an exchange. Well, this is true, sure. It's just sometimes the conditions are surprising. It's like, oh yeah, I'm fine with you as long as you never ever ever question me or call me out on my bullshit. Oh, okay. You know, or, you know, I'm fine with everything as long as it's not X, Y, or Z. You know, suddenly surprising changes. Oh, we're not gonna get up here. We're on the hill, but we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it up this hill. There we go, we'll just go this way. Can we get in this way? Yeah, we can. Hey, we saved some time, maybe. Saved some time, broken ankle, but it's all good. I had to cut one person out. All she wanted was free therapy, but her initial wanted to talk about it, she couldn't care less. Yep, unfortunately, same situation. And it's a real shame because you've got people that you genuinely care about and you really, you know, you want to see them happy, but you literally can't for your own, you know, your own mental health and your own well-being. You just cannot be that person that they seem to need. Look at that. How pretty is that? Look at that. Just super simple mountain. Very Bob Ross-like. I might have missed a couple of fast keep the kids hospital. There's no. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Darth. And it's no fun like that for you at all. But people who love you and care about you understand. You know, they will understand. They just, you know, they want you to be happy and you to be well. So they'll know. But yeah, depending on how small the kids are, it might be harder for them to understand. I love this location. It's such a nice change. Obviously they switched the other tower to the other hillside, but it's such a nice change, the Roka one over there. I love this tower. It's just awesome. Look at that. Don't need this right now. Ain't it pretty? TLD is no place for Twisted Sister song parodies, indeed. Get in there. Yeah, that's a thing. Or, you know, I'm perfectly fine with your right to your opinions, but I mean, don't say anything I find icky. You know. Oh, but that's just gross. Fair enough. You know. Yeah. I say nobody's. So there's the cured black bear hide. So we do have the facilities to do the crafting right away. I say no one's perfect, but some people, fuck, goddamn, they don't make life difficult. And I say that as someone with a bucket load of privilege. I mean, just, you know, take a privilege checklist, and I probably have most of it. You know, but it's just like, wow. I say if a straight white cis, middle-class, English-speaking Westerner can spot it, then people are just being shitty. You know? If I can spot it through my privilege goggles, people are being really fucking shitty. Right, anyway, so we have... Oh, we've got a health thingy. Oh, it's just our ankle. It's fine, it's fine. We'll have a nap, and maybe it'll be better in the morning. Or maybe I'll just have to take painkillers. I don't know. Let's read this. Illegible note. Let's try and read the illegible note. Hopefully you'll decipher it. Fortunately, there's a handful of recognizable landmarks and a bold arrow pointing to a large X. We like that. So let's take that and let's look at our map. They've added something on somewhere, maybe. So probably into one of these supply caches that we didn't know about before. We knew about that one, so it might be this one. Or, no, that one we knew about before as well. Talon, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, exactly. If they're 9, then yeah, you know, easier for it's only for a couple of days. It's easier for you to be away and then come back. Yeah, Red, it sounds like you're having terrible troubles. Granted, my favorite people are passive-aggressive. That will get you on my shit list very quickly. Ah, yes, understandable. If I say another thing. Yeah, that's no fun either, Haley. Life is too fucking short for all this crap, let's be honest. Oh, hang on. Venom Halil, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. And Manazuna. Manazuna, nice. How to have conflict in a healthy way. Like how to communicate like respectful adults as opposed to be shitty like people who never learnt this. Yes. Okay, so on our list of things we need to do is the crafty thingy. Repair Jeremiah's coat. We need to put some food in our stomach before we do that, because we're going to need to be somewhat fed, at least. Dusty pork and beans.
He doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Some tea. We'll be good in terms of water, we'll be good in terms... Ah, interesting. No, I've at least from my reading, at least I found a lot of value in the ideas around privilege, particularly where it's an intersectional viewpoint. You know, people might take different angles on stuff, but there will always be exceptions to those rules as well. But there are very clear systemic issues. There are very clear issues that intersect along race, class, and gender lines, which seem to be about as far away from sort of, you know, self-made victims as they can be, you know. Growing up with a whole pile of better options and growing up with a whole pile of less options has a direct impact. It is visible in population size groups. So I don't really, you know, with respect, I don't really buy into the idea of self-made people and self-made victims. I say, you know, the idea of I made it all myself. Well, you got the education. You got access to the right schools, you got access to the right social groups, you got access to the right facilities and support networks that maybe other people didn't get. It's much harder to become a millionaire, you know, self-made person growing up without access to a whole pile of these support structures. Just is. And there will always be people who break the mold, sure. But at the same time, for population size groups, not everyone can break the mold. The systems don't work that way. At least, again, from my own reading and understanding, which I acknowledge is probably more limited than I would like. I say there are a lot of systems that are stacked against people. Designed that way. I mean, absolutely designed that way. But yeah, I say it's a tricky one. It's not an easy one. Ooh. Hank's lockbox key. Ooh, I wonder where we'll find that. It's probably not hidden around here, like in an old boot. It'd be great if you picked up the boots, you tried to put them on, you found a key inside. That would be pretty nifty. Yeah, I'll try not to bog the stream down with Stephen's treatise on privilege and intersectionality. More than happy to chat about things like that on the Discord, though, if folks ever wanted to have a chat about stuff. But, you know, there's enough white dudes talking like this anyway, you know? There's enough white dudes with enough platforms. Okay, so let's look at let's look at repairing this thing. Let's just leave this ankle, see what happens. It heals over time. We'll just leave it. It'll be fine. So, how can I repair this if it's not going to show up in my clothing inventory? Can I just do it from here, maybe? Maybe I can just do it from... Ah, yes, I can. Look, I can just do it from here. So, actions, repair. Now, hopefully our success... Oh, yeah, look. Chance of success, 100%. Sweet. Let's use one of the good sewing kits, though. There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, I mean, I say you're coming from your own lived experiences, Darth, and I'm absolutely no one to tell you that they're, you know, not 100% valid. But as I say, I think if there was a simple answer of for a lot of people of, you know, just doing more or just being better or just trying harder, more people would manage. You know, I think there's a lot of folks whose lives are very complicated, and they all have their own backgrounds, and they all have their own stories which put them in those positions, and people do their best to get by as best they can. And I think a lot of folks, they, you know, they aren't fortunate enough to get any education opportunities at all because it costs so much, and they aren't able to, you know, access essential services that they need, and they aren't able to do a whole pile of stuff. And as I say, you know, your life experiences, you know, gave you a certain perspective on things. But yeah, I think for a lot of folks, it's just very hard, and people try their best, but you know, it is very tricky. But yeah, maybe this isn't the best medium to, you know, not to shut down a conversation, but maybe this isn't the best medium for us to give it, you know, the proper level of thinking, if you know what I mean. It's tough to type it back and forth, you know. Yeah, exactly. If folks are uncomfortable, we'll absolutely move on. More than happy to. Apologies if I strayed too far with that conversation. Didn't want to ignore it either, if you know what I mean. But yeah, happy enough to move on. Okay, so we've done that bit. We could get back in time, but it might be tricky. The Mortars, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. It might be tricky for us to get back. Temperature-wise, it's not bad in here right now. What I might do is start a small fire. I could use some Canada money as tinder. Should we use Canada money as tinder just for the amusement factor? Let's do that. Yeah, understood bit. As I say before, with and this is a more than just tonight's stream. If we're ever having a conversation and people in the chat are, you know, not in a space where they want that conversation and they just rather we moved on, we just move on. You know, we don't want to be disrespectful to people who want to have certain conversations. That's cool too. But yeah, if it's a case people just want to move on, we'll just move right on, which we can. As I say, there's always the Discord and other avenues if people want to have, you know, further conversations like this. That's fine too. Okay, so hang on 1 second. Just want to quickly click a thing. Silly pop-up appeared. There we go. It's gone. So there we go. But yeah, as I say, apologies if I ever go off and keep waffling along. Just tell me and I'll stop. Okay, so let's get some water in and. Do I have the tablets with me? Because I could save fire time. That my buddy named a virus millennials and it killed the world. Well, we are getting the blame for everything. Although I'm a generation end of Generation X, start of Generation Y, but I'm still in the same financial situation as a lot of my millennial friends. So they appear to be getting the blame for blimmin' everything at this point. You know, you're buying too many beers. You're not buying enough beers. You're not eating out. You're eating out too much. You know, you're not buying diamonds. Why aren't you buying diamonds? You didn't buy houses at 21? Why are you ruining the housing economy? Sure. Mr. Woods, thank you very much for the follow. But, yeah, there's an interesting sort of trail of millennial blaming going on.
I could use a drink.
Depending on which news outlets you read. We get a lot less of it here in Europe. Like, way less. Most of our stuff is stuff that's it's been stuff that's been written in the States and has been kind of syndicated over. There isn't as much of a debate about millennials and the great damage they're doing to the world. Yeah, but the reality is, of course, that millennials weren't buying avocado toast either. It was like, that was just not a thing. But yeah, I do like the idea of you're not buying enough of our product that either isn't something you want or isn't something you're willing to pay for. So the problem is with you. Forget the free market. Forget the market will decide. No. The market only decides until a point, and then we decide, no, you should buy diamonds. You know, there's a lot of that. You know, let the market decide. No, not like that. Everyone gets a vote. No, not like that. Okay, let's sleep through. We're fine for sleep, but let's just get through to sunrise. Beryl, thank you very much for the follow. And Majestic, thank you very much for the follow. These days we carry that much in 2 bags. That is very true, Kath. Sure, the other day I carried, $100 worth of groceries in a very small amount of carrier bags. But yeah, let's see where we go. Right, let's see. Some more stuff in here. You killed everyone. I feel so close to you right now. That would be wonderful. Okay. We should call a virus reviewer too, Jay. Again, Darth, with respect, I would have to disagree with you rather strongly on that one. Yeah. Yeah. Agree to disagree and move on, I think, perhaps. Respectfully. If there's enough room in the name, I could name one. Bella's Food Mooching. Yes, Bella's Food Mooching has led to the total destruction of the global population. Bella's need for tummy rubs. You could probably have a whole pile of those. Let's try... Can we get some more sleep? We're not going to get a lot of sleep, but let's see how far we can go. Reviewer 2 sounds like more of a computer virus. That is true. That is true. Oh god, we're still waiting to get this done. Lon Claudia back. Yes, I was talking about the idea of playing the Spot the Stargate Actors game, and it's great fun. Any made-for-TV sci-fi will have at least one person from the sort of extended cast of SG-1, pretty much always, like really often. It's great fun. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. Ooh. Sorry, 1 moment. What's that? Hold on. It's like, yep. Got a thing. Someone has just sent me a quick message, and I would very much like to just drop them a quick reply telling them what's going on and what I'm doing. We drop a message here. Okay, so back we go. Brilliant. Okay, so it is finally morning, properly. Temperature's okay. I reckon we get straight back as per our journal. Return the mended coat. Literally, he made us go all the way up here to get a bear skin and come back with his jacket. And he's going to make us go up the next hill to get him something else, and so on and so forth. Is it a Bella picture? Hold on. Is it a Bella picture? Aww. She's such a cutie, Kath. Lots of people in our little stream fam have adorable bloof children of various persuasions. So, how did we sneak on up here last time? I don't care if you sprain an ankle, you dafty. You did it badly enough just getting up here last time. So the question is, which direction is... That's the railway track. So, I'm looking down on the track, so I actually just want to head out the back. I could walk around this way, but maybe I can plump down the side. Actually, I might have just scuppered myself to going specifically down this way. Ooh, that one was a That. Oh, and there it is. Well, bound to happen sooner or later there, buddy, eh? Whoa, okay. Right. I need to fix the wrist again. Yeah, I'm not good at this like Sirius is. I seem to manage to break everything. I need her to teach me her ways. I think mostly she looks down a lot, which seems to help her get around some of the sticky situations. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gabriel. Went looking for money. I drank too much last night. My friend apparently went to McDonald's and I gave them $50 in cash, $1 bill. Change was in my wallet, but in the trunk. Stuffed in my running shoes. Safe place for it, I suppose. It was still there. Nobody took it. You didn't lose it. Seems safe. You probably thought to yourself, oh, I'll put it in my shoe. Yeah, I'll put it in my shoe, and that way I won't lose it. Sure, my wallet could fall out of my pocket, but my shoes are safe. Yeah, I'm not a particularly big drinker ever, really. I think I got very, very drunk, maybe once in the last 5-6 years. Like, not very, very drunk, you know what I mean? Drunk enough that I was like, this is not the most fun thing. But yeah, I basically, I might drink a total of maybe 10 pints a year. A year. So, it tends to be good. You'll have to carry Sirius through a cave, then sword fight a construct of your greatest enemy. You do it with people you trust in a safe space. Being drunk is experience to have, just so you know what it feels like. Yeah, I mean, I say there's a difference between, getting completely blotto and having a couple of beers with friends, over a game of, Munchkin, for example. Did I go the wrong way? Did I go the wrong way? Like a silly sausage. No, I think I just headed down this way. It's all good. We'll just keep on trekking down the hill. But yeah, I mean, say, having a couple of beers and, making sure everything's safe is a good idea. Unfortunately, poor attitudes to drinking often mean that people end up getting drunk away from their safety net, which is the exact opposite of what you'd want. Larger drinking ages do not help with that, unfortunately. People put off talking to their kids about alcohol until too far down the line, kind of thing. But yeah. Oh, okay. How many ankles are we going to break on this one, eh? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Sess. Agreed, totally. Well, exactly. Unfortunately, an unfortunately sad occurrence that unfortunately is a thing, sadly. It's something we've got experience of as well. Hey, Herb. No, we sprained our ankles a lot.
You gotta be more careful.
Seriously, I need a counter. I need a counter for how many times I have sprained everything. I'm running out of painkillers. I'm basically chugging them now like this. It's just ridiculous. Clearly, I am not a mountain goat. So... Wait. Am I going the wrong way? Am I going the wrong way? Did I get turned around like a Ninny.
Damn, that's smarts. I'm gonna need some first aid.
I think I did. I think I went around over a hill and then back around. Yeah, I totally did. I went around that hill and that way. Like a total ninny. Because that's the train wreck. Which is here somewhere. Yeah. Yep, Stephen, you're a ninny. You silly sausage. So I need to put the hilt to my back and head right. So, put to my back, track to there, and go that way.
Feels so good.
It's just the stick count to the sprained ankle mini game. We could actually add a sprained ankle mini game as a group game. Okie dokie, JA. Sleep well, buddy. We shall see you again soon. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, never. Always a good decision. Hey, if you think about it, Solar, it's good that when you are a little bit tipsy, shall we say, you make a sensible decision about about how you're driving and not driving home. That's a good sign. You know, lots of people make sensible decisions when they're sober, but when someone has a few beers in and they go, no, of course not, I'll get the light rail home. That's a good sign, because it means, you know, you can be sure that you wouldn't do something stupid when you had a few beers. At least you can be a little bit more sure that you wouldn't do something stupid.
Feels so good.
Catan and beer. Yeah, Catan and beer is very good. I would humbly suggest Carcassonne. Carcassonne with a couple of cold ones would be an excellent evening. Oh, Norsine, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, again, I think, JA, part of the issue is that, you know, it's a lack of experience and sort of, you know, not education, but I guess education is the word, but, you know, it's a lack of conversations with responsible people at the right ages. I had my first alcohol with food, like wine with dinner, in my mid-teens, and responsible conversations about alcohol followed, and I spent a lot of time in Europe, where the drinking age was lower. As a result, people my own age they'd already been through the drink too much, feel stupid about a thing, and had gotten completely past that. And they were all a lot more sensible as a result. So by the time they were 25, you know, whereas here in the UK and also in Ireland, I have friends who in their 20s and 30s were still going out, just chucking it back and staggering home, you know, just good friends who go, dude, knock that off. Yeah, exactly. Actually, we were saying this originally, and myself and Sue were talking about the fact that you know when you see a guy like on Twitter maybe or in real life saying something stupid, and you're going, he needs a friend to go, no, dude, no, shh, nope. That there should be a service, like there should be an app on your phone where you can basically dial a buddy, and you tap a button, and a guy answers, and they're a sensible grown-up. And you're like, well, I wanted to tell this person all about how... No, don't do that. You'll just sound like an idiot. Just trust me on this one. Just don't do it. You know, oh, but I really want to go and stick my head in the... No, don't do it. You know, sensible grown-ups to sort of talk us out of stuff. You know? Like calling an Uber, but they actually just give you advice. Yeah, the Call a Grown Up app, exactly. I need a sensible buddy. You know? There's a bunch of people on Twitter who really need this. Like, you know, there's a bunch of guys on Twitter who need this app. They need someone to be like, no, no, stop. Just stop right now. I need an adult. Exactly, the app. Trudge.
State. Soon.
No, your ankles are fine. Stop it. It'll be grand. It's all good. Nebuchadnezzar and Barris, thank you very much for the follows. I'm Catholic, wine is part of the whole deal. Yeah, exactly. Also raised Roman Catholic, so... Well, in Ireland, you know, you don't get a choice. They put you into one of two boxes and that's you. Kath, you were like, I'm going for the whole glass. This is my chance. I am getting stuck in. Oh, did I come down the wrong side of our hill? I might have done. I think I came down the wrong side of my hill. I think my cabin is actually over there. Whoops. Yeah, I think I did. It's over there. Oh well, it's all good. If you're about to do something stupid, think and don't. Yes, exactly. But you need someone who will be able to say, yeah, no, that's a stupid idea. So... that's a dead one. And I am pretty sure my... Did I do a silly? I think I did. Yeah, I think what I did, right? I think what I did was I went over this hill, and then instead of going this way, I went this way, and I'm now here. So, I actually need to go up over this hill, past our friend here. I'm moving very slowly because I've got both ankles sprained, but it's fine. I'm just not putting any more painkillers in my body.
Feels so good.
Oh, it's always good to have a shopping conscience. I'm occasionally that for a couple of my friends in work. They're like, oh, I should just buy it. Yeah, click the buy button, click the buy button. Well, I mean, it's not a bad price, but I mean, is it something you can justify right now? Or I'm that guy. Where the feck? How have I gotten lost in Mystery Lake, of all places for me to get lost? How am I lost in Mystery Lake? Seriously. How? Why? What have I done? I've lost all sense of direction. I'm so tired right now. I'm also aware I'm probably babbling. Oh, another sprained wrist. Fine, whatever. It's a mystery. Ladies and gentlemen, the comedy stylings of Bitraptor. She's here all week. Don't forget to tip your waiter. Okay, so that is the lake. But then we're not too far from the... So I wasn't going the wrong direction. Yeah, that's my little lake. So I wasn't going the wrong direction. Because that's my little pond, like, here. So I wasn't going the wrong direction. Hang on, I better fix that wrist. Oh, thank you for the follows. Bucklepan and Num and Dodger Devon. Dodger Devon. It's like, I have totally butchered your name and I sincerely apologize. And Diaz. Thank you also. Trundle, trundle, trundle. So I ended up with a bit of a go around in circles there for a moment. That was a bit silly. Yes, good night, J.A. Sleep well, buddy. Yes, it is a bit strange that taking all these painkillers... Well, if you think about how many painkillers I've had now, in the last 24 hours, assuming these are something like ibuprofen or paracetamol, like, you know, something of that standard. I've had 15 of them in the last 48 hours. Well, maybe, I don't know how many I'm taking. Am I taking one at a time or am I taking them in a pair like usual? So in that case, maybe it's more. But yeah, it's just over and over again. Just gulp, 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 gulp. Maybe it's just Will Mackenzie isn't particularly good at navigating around, like, Dong the Mighty. Welcome, Dong the Mighty. Oh yeah, no, exactly. Particularly if this was ibuprofen, my stomach would be an absolute mess after, handfuls of the things.
Damn, that's smart. I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
You're not. Your idea of first aid is just knocking him back, buddy. We are going to get back to that house and sleep him off. Well, yeah, exactly. I'd be worried about taking too many at once, and that it might actually do us damage. But I mean, we've had just broken ankle after broken ankle after broken ankle. I'm repairing the wrists now at this stage, but I basically run out of painkillers. Huge waste. Trudge, 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 trudge. Trudge, 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 trudge. Yeah, I was thinking maybe something like an aspirin, maybe. I don't know what Canada's like in terms of other stuff. Like here, paracetamol and ibuprofen are almost more common than aspirin. But also you'll get different sizes of capsule in different doses. So you won't get like the little tiny aspirins where you have to take like several of them. Right, well, I'm back, you ungrateful so-and-so. Hello.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh, that wasn't it. Story. Here's your coat. Chuck it at him. There you go, you git. Good enough. Well, you... Ugh. Ungrateful so-and-so. Don't really want to eat that. Ibuprofen super common. Yeah, I mean, you've got to be careful with ibuprofen because you don't want to have it for extended periods of time. Although one of the advantages of ibuprofen is that if you're on something like paracetamol, you can also take ibuprofen while on paracetamol, which helps. We have a lot of responsible dispensing policies in Europe in general, but particularly in UK and Ireland have quite a few. So they'll be more careful about giving you something that has, for example, codamol in it or codeine, because codeine is mildly addictive. So you've got to be careful with that. If it's that time of the month, for example, that sort of usage, not an issue. But if someone was taking it for stuff where they could just take paracetamol or ibuprofen, it would be regarded as a bad idea, and the pharmacist would be like, no. Tunin Jujin, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Gosh, I have to work on my pronunciation of everything today. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Let's see what sort of a mission he has for us. To sort of see how much longer we go on for this evening, because I would like to get to bed at some point. As much as it has been a pleasure streaming for you all, my brain has turned off about 45 minutes ago. I am literally running on, instinct at this point. Okay, so what else have you got for us? What other stuff have we got going on? So, hunting, clothing. We've talked about the clothing. Let's talk about the fishing. Feed yourself. Head to the camp office. We've been to the camp office. Ice huts, bring back a fish. A thinly veiled scheme to get me to feed you for the winter. Sure, so it's a fishing one. Okay, so we'll save that for next time. So you get your restarted. Oh, okie dokie, Darth. You look after yourself, and well, obviously they'll look after you too. But we'll see you back in a few days. As I say, you know, you'll be back where you need to be then. So you take care though, and we will see you again soon. I hope the surgery goes okay. You'll be back up and about soon, and back home with the young ones. But let me see. So, what we could do is we could trek over to Mystery Lake. Actually, what we could do first is we could do some repairing stuff, rest, and then be ready to go next time we start. So let's do that instead. So, actions, unload. It's a shame it doesn't actually look like that. It's a shame that it is exactly the same as the other ones in terms of detailing and furniture. Uh, 97%, one more double, like blowing through a straw and wiggling things around. It's quite possible we need to do something interesting, maybe. Okay, so that's that done. We need to have a sleep because we need to get through that. We need to prepare some liquids again because I've got some water, but I want to make up some more teas. Do I have any reishi mushrooms prepared? Again. I might have a quick look out the back. I can't remember if there was some more up there, but there might be some. Aside from mushies, there might be some old man's beard. I'll make a few more bandages. Since the wind just suddenly changed there.
Damn, that smarts.
He's still walking around with 2 sprained ankles. Big tough man that he is.
Hurts.
Nope. Oh, I got some kind of achievement for gathering, I think. Okay, so no reshis to hand up there, but a couple of old man's beards, which is fine. We'll make up some herbal teas. Yeah, exactly. You'd think. Well, I think he's more invested in being silly than he is in actually looking after himself. More so than that. I think he's a walking stereotype. He's a walking stereotype more so than clever. But at this stage, his ankles should be so swollen that they should be impervious to damage. They should just be this big, bumper car ankles, where he just bumps into things and they're fine. They're fine.
First aid. Soon.
Oh, dude, seriously, relax. So, let's take advantage of this never-ending fire to sort ourselves out for some water and stuff, and get him ready for his next adventures next week. Speaking of, on Wednesday we will do 2 more runs through of the Walking Dead. Did I? Oh, I didn't. Did I not do the whole thing? We'll do 2 more episodes of The Walking Dead: A New Frontier, which of course we've never played these episodes before, so that should be fun. And then next week we'll maybe finish off episode 2 of Wintermute, perhaps. I don't know yet. Maybe next week. Mountain sprain sounds like a health wrap that you buy at Whole Foods. A little bit, not gonna lie. Let's cook up some tea and coffee and get all that in, because that's all good calories we can have. And yeah, we will. We'll be ready for the next chapter in the adventures of Will Glass Ankles Mackenzie. I am going to get myself off to bed. Although, first, I'm probably going to read some more D&D wikis, because I've ended up completely down the rabbit hole now. And I'm reacquainting myself with D&D after many, many years away. So I'll probably do some of that for a bit. It's all Haley's fault. Oh dear. Cook, cook. And then I'll go to sleep. I'll be sensible and I won't stay up too late. You did indeed, Haley, you did indeed. I'll probably spend some time after we finish this just having a route around the Ian Dam, girl. Indeed, yes indeed, a Pocket Fam campaign would indeed be a wonderful thing. At some point that would be lovely. There's a bit of a resurgence of interest of late. Thanks in no part due to Critical Role being so much fun. But yeah, one-off sessions would also be good. You know, just little one-shots kinds of things that could be good. Indeed. Don't know if I ever mentioned it, Kath, but are you on the Discord? You should really be on the Discord. You might find the Discord a nice little extension to Pocket Fam. Okay, so I'm out of water, but I love this fire. It just keeps on going. So, yeah, well, there you go. There is indeed a D&D themed channel on the Discord, specifically for that sort of thing. Trying to swim across Australia when I was over-caffeinated. Nice. But yes, indeed, there is a channel specifically for Dungeonsing and Dragonsing as we speak, I believe. Oh shoot! I need to sort out the books as well. We need to add a list for that. I meant to. I promise I meant to, and work and stuff got hectic. But I meant to add a book list, because I was going to hit up JA and Sess and a couple of other folks who've talked about books on the Bookshelf channel before, to build up a decent little list of stuff. I've got a bunch myself that I could recommend, but I wanted to put them all into like a proper list. I really need to do that. I'm sorry, Stream Fam. I am very flaky and unreliable. But I do have many colored hats. So, you know, you gotta love me for something, I suppose. It does. It adds atmosphere and depth. Okay, so... Damn it, Steph. What have I done now? I probably have done something.
But I'll make it.
I might not remember. I'm very sleepy. Okay, now we're going to have a rest. With our bedroll. I'm going to get... Let's go for 7 hours of sleep. Is never there for Stream Fam. I know, right? I am a disgrace. I am an absolute disgrace. I am never there for Stream Fam, except when I am streaming, or on the Discord, or on Facebook, or Twitch, or Twitter, or email. Yeah, I am never there. I am never there for Stream Fam, or Steam. When I play games with people, I am never there for you. I am sorry, fam. Must do better. I get like a little report card from Stream Fam You know, how is your staff doing this season? Must do better. Yes, it is time for bed. It is also time for bed for me, so we shall all... I would say we should all go to bed together. We shall all indeed go and get some sleep soon. But yes, that is Will pretty much topped up. We will see if we can finish out some sleep, make it to the next morning, and then we shall wake up. I know you've never shown up personally at my door. I know. I just... I need to get on that as well. I need to work on that. I did get all the way to Finland, and I did manage to visit 3 members of Stream Fam in the one go, partially due to the sneaky hard work of those members. But yeah, there we go. I think we'll consider that workable. It's going to start turning to daytime soon, and maybe if he didn't stay up all night drinking, he'd feel better. So let's call it there. Bit back out. But Wintermute is taking longer than I thought to get through. We haven't even done, I suspect, some of the fetchy quests that are going on. So I suspect we'll need a little bit more time to get there. But for the moment, that is me for this evening. I'm just going to have a quick look, see if there's anyone else streaming that jumps out. Drop Lulu a quick host, but I want to go to bed afterwards, so I'll drop a quick host and then head off to bed. But thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Always good to see you folks. Solar and Cess and Kath and Haley and Bit and Herb and Deary and, you know, Darth and Mac and everybody else who's turned up, JA, and all the folks who've been here and all the folks who've followed. Thank you very much as always, and thank you again for the bits and for the sub, Haley. Always nice to see you all, and I guess I'll see you on the Discord and I'll see you around the place. But yeah, sleep well when you do, and yeah, have a lovely time, and I shall see you again really soon. Good night.